little wardrobe change here, and then back into the video message about Ecclesiastes. And places will leave us dehydrated. Not going to the living water and the living well of Jesus Christ will leave you dehydrated. Seeking nourishment, I would say, in places away from God will leave you dehydrated. People will always tell you, and I know I have two metaphors going on here from two different parts of Scripture, but people always tell you, teachers and such, that you can go longer without food than you can without water. There's a reason that Jesus talks about himself with the woman at the well as the spring of living water. And then back to this idea of a chasing after wind. Bro or sis, person out there, I love people. I grew up with one sister but no brothers, so I really like having male fellowship, guys that are within 10 years of my age, and the brotherhood of guys, but ladies too. I know that you've been very likely at some very dry wells and dry places in your life, and I know that you've been chasing after wind. And back to the idea of a chasing after wind, I just wrote down some things that could be like a chasing after wind. Career, not just the job itself, but that I will not be happy until I reach a certain level. Some people go 30 years and still chase after that wind. Approval from others, this is one I've struggled with in the past. Affection is good, love is good within a real relationship, within a marital relationship. Seeking affection from a lot of people is not good. Travel and leisure, those are good things, but if they are your be-all and end-all and your modus operandi every day, your MO, not good. Booze, going back to the bar metaphor there, booze can certainly be spirits. I enjoy some with friends, but if you're always chasing after the next thing that's out there, status in general. And then another idea is not just status, but even people could be charitable givers, but they want the recognition for it. The Bible warns against that too. So you could even be a very charitable person, and that could be a kind of chasing after wind, that you're always looking for a bigger and better way to give and be seen for your giving. Now, just to wrap up, to show that God is a fair and just God, when we get into Ecclesiastes 2:24, what's the solution? The solution is to work and to do these things with God, not in the way of seeking pleasure like the author of Ecclesiastes does. But here's what he says in 24. A person can do nothing better than to eat and drink and find satisfaction in their own toil. This too, I see, is from the hand of God, for without him who can eat or find enjoyment? To the person who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge, and happiness. And then he goes on to talk about what the fate is for the sinner. Do you hear that? That with God as the source of this, some people would talk about providence, that the very things that God blesses you with in your life, whether food or a job, are